ecto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? Sample tap, pay attention to wax. You're free to see what.
All right, gang, we are back with round 3, part 2. Ian Anderson, Ben Baker, Central Coast Disc Golf, 2017 British Columbia Open. Scott Withers got a 2-stroke lead over Chris, Dustin, and Hector. They're doing things. Hole 10 is on deck, Ben.
All right, as I hinted at the end of the last video, this is a much more technical part of the course. This hole would be the exception. They have to throw a huge hyzer over water. They probably have to get at least a 350-foot hyzer to clear the water.
Wow.
And then a little right-turning uphill upshot.
Wow, interesting hole.
Pretty difficult par 4, relatively uneagleable. Be interesting to see, the Simons and Pauls take a crack at it.
Yeah, sure. Chris Waugh. He's got a pretty good cannon, though.
It's a nice line. Another real tough part about this hole is you can see all those shrubs are high enough to give you an obstructed upshot.
Oh, okay, sure.
Maybe not necessarily the swing, but the footing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty dang tough to clear all those shrubs. Now, when the water's not all there, you could probably lay up a little shorter, give yourself an ideal footing. But in this case, you pretty much have to try to play into those shrubs.
Oh, wow, everybody's just kind of right in this stuff.
Yeah. Actually, fortunate they all cleared the water. It's a tough shot.
Wow. So it looks like Scott went overhand. I believe a thumber, but looks like he cut a tree.
Yeah, he had to do a lot of hacking through there.
Is this Hector from the drop zone, or is he just by the drop zone?
That's a good question. Not sure.
We'll find out.
But that was a great shot.
Yeah, it was. Chris Waugh's trying the outside line, but gosh, didn't really have a very good angle on it.
Yeah, he needed to put more right turn on it.
Yeah, Dustin put himself in a really nice spot in the fairway there, where he could get a forehand up there. Scott, after that overhand second shot, have a forehand up shot, which he does so well.
That's good. Oh man, Chris is in deep.
Ooh, he is. Pitches out though, at least.
But he's super close. He's only like 30 right, and that's all he.
Yeah, he'll be able to save par at least. Dustin for a birdie.
Yeah, nice birdie. That's a really tough birdie.
Yep, stroke on the card. If Hector was out of bounds, we'll find out.
I would say it's almost impossible looking at least where Chris was to get the birdie without a forehand on the second shot.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. See if Hector can make this awkward putt. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Couldn't even see his lower half in there. It's so dense. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And this is, you'll actually maybe hear these guys talking just about how those short ones are the ones that you hate the most because you never want to miss it, but yet it's not your average putt. You never practice putts like that.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's not your backyard putt, right? It looks like Hector did go OB there on the drive, taking the 4 there, which was a good par save at least, though. Hole 11. What are we doing?
Here's the start of the technical stuff. So there's triplets here. 11, 12, 13 play really tough. At least a couple of them you really don't want to go left. It's a little better to be on the right.
Okay. Dustin Keegan.
Oh, it was looking so good. And just a little bit left and get the hard kick into the thicket.
This is a very tight hole.
Yeah. This
Scott
looked like
Withers.
a good line. Oh, but again, just a little bit of a left fade. He avoided the kick, though. So
Yeah, stay in the fairway, right?
Yeah.
Chris Waugh.
Ooh, okay. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is better. Oh, no, I jinxed it. Now, it was a better result because it didn't go left, but... Still.
Yeah. Let's see if Hector can peer this gap. Oh, no.
No. I was like, I'm not saying anything.
It looked good.
It wasn't me.
No, it was not. That was my bad.
No.
All right, let's see if Hector can get back onto this halfway fairway.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That was a great idea, taking the turnover and a great result. You see all that stuff.
Incredible recovery. Wow. Dustin, oh, no.
Oh, no.
That tree came out of nowhere in his defense. Here is his third shot. Just going to try and salvage a bogey. Oh, man.
Little skip shot, but yeah, still a little putt left.
He does. Could be looking at a 5 here if it doesn't pan out. This is Chris's upshot after staying in the fairway. A little forehand mini flex. That'll salvage a par.
Good shot.
It's got teeth, Ben.
Yeah. like a shark.
It does, man. Oh, Dustin saves the 4 at least. Stops the bleeding there. Chris, no worries.
Kingsley in the background. What up, Kingsley?
Thank you. Superhero.
Yep.
And Scott saving the par as well. And looks like Hector will do the same. That was a fantastic second shot from Hector.
Yeah, they were giving him props on it.
Really incredible. Really creative, and the execution was just as good as the creativity. Love that. Dustin with the unfortunate bogey, dropping a stroke. Scott holding on to 2 over Chris. And we're going to be on to hole 12, man.
Hole 12, as you can see, again, super technical. We're in the jungles. I'm loving all these ferns.
That's cool.
Man, but yeah, he's got to really pipe this. I like the forehand approach here. It is, again, probably a little better on the right side.
This looks like Scott throwing a little baby flex with the gator, it looks like.
Oh, and just the soft roll onto the hillside. He'll have a putt.
He does, yeah. Hector? Oh. Chris, thank you.
Oh, no, the left kick, and he is, wow, on the path. That might be a tough upshot.
Wow. Here's Hector. Going with the forehand flex. Oh, no.
Action on that. That's the same disc that flipped on him last time.
Hey, it got all the way pin high, though.
Yeah, I think it just kind of escaped everything.
It sure did. Keegan also throwing the flex, but needed more ante on that one. Or it's perfect, actually.
Played the hillside.
Oh, yeah, huh? Well done. Yeah, so Chris going to try and get back up to the basket. He's putting.
Wow. Yeah, he's up there.
Yep. Hector trying to do the same from a little bit closer.
Yeah, nice and safe.
Here's Scott with a fun putt.
Yeah. And he airballs down the hill. Oh, no.
Really? Oh.
He was saying that was just the one thing he didn't want to have happen.
God, look at this basket on the ridge.
Oh, it's pretty, huh?
It is. Good,
Like that
good
putt.
par save. Yes, from Scott. Well done. We got Hector looking for the par.
Chris.
Every single time we'll get it wrong. It's amazing. No, I never will. Chris, good par save. Sorry, Chris.
Well, they're both Paul. Go along with that.
Yep. Dustin. Good birdie.
Yeah, very good birdie.
And looks like Hector's pretty close. Should have a drop in here. There we go. Scott with the Zuka card on this course.
Yeah.
Pulling it off.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend going underwater with it. But
No. Yeah, there's quite a lot of water on this course.
yeah. They had a wet winter. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Dustin gets a stroke on the card there, make it a little bit closer. Scott with two strokes, hole 13. This looks like a tight hyzer line then.
There's a few trees on this hole.
Just a couple.
Now there is kind of like a more clear hyzer line when you actually walk through it, but obviously there's still a lot of trees in play.
Yeah. Dustin found some gaps though.
Yeah, well done.
Mm-hmm. Scott gonna try and follow suit.
That looks good. Wow, right up to it.
Handicap park, nice. Chris? Actually got it right for once.
Yeah.
Nice backstop there for him.
Done.
And Hector.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh, we almost skipped in.
He did. They posterized this hole.
So far, let's see if it's a star frame. Don't want to jinx it.
No. Dustin made that one. I gotta imagine they're not gonna miss anything
furthest
closer.
out.
Yeah,
That couldn't have been
exactly.
more than 20. Wow.
Nah,
Well
really
done,
nice
Leaf
drives.
Card.
Yep. Nice putt from Hector. Chris and Scott will do the same in a hot second.
I'm a little proud of myself. I got a chance to throw this hole right at the end of the doubles I followed around on Friday, and I parked it
Nice. You throw backhand?
through a legacy rival.
Nice, dude. Well done. There are a bunch of drop-ins after Dustin made a putt. It's all birdies. That's star frame. Scott still holding on to 2 strokes, so over Chris. And we're on to hole 14. Looks fun, Ben. Where are we going?
Yeah, we're out of the technical section a little bit, and up over the water and onto this kind of like an island green. It's got quite a back to it.
Oh, wow.
But have a lot of water to clear, and look how tight that green is.
Yeah, late water, too.
Yeah. For a 444-foot hole.
Yeah, at least it's a little bit downhill. Dustin Keegan on the box. Where did that go? Oh,
There
there
it
it is. Ooh.
Close, but he's safe.
Did he stay dry? Wow.
Like, the more left you go, the closer the water gets.
Yeah, sure.
You can kind of bail out by throwing a straight shot, but if you want to get close for birdie, you got to take a chance. And Scott putting a move on it. He's safe and should be in good position.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So he's probably in the circle.
Chris?
Make no mistake about it. This is pretty flat.
Is
at
it actually?
444 feet. These
Yeah.
are big throws.
Yeah, they're throwing off just looks like a little bit of a hill here, but not much.
Not much, yeah. And then
Hector? Ooh.
That's a crush. Fading a little right, but if it comes back, and it does, safe, and you might even have a putt.
Yeah, skipped out of that tree a little bit.
Here it is.
Yeah, Hector looking for the 2.
Surprising to see that the furthest.
Ooh.
Front cage.
Yeah, Hector is a putter. Dustin Keegan from just a little bit closer, but not much.
Not bad.
Yep, I'll take a par. Chris Waugh looking for the 2.
Oh!
Bang.
Up the sick putt.
Dead center. He just had a look about him on that one. Like, you just knew it was going to go in.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Dead center chains. Scott going to try and keep pace with the Chris's of the world. And, ooh. His jump putt was not as pretty as Chris's on that occasion. Makes the par comebacker, sorry. Dustin and Hector should be dropping in pars as well. But that's a stroke on the card for Chris. I'm sure does not mind that. There's DK's drop in. Tough hole. Good birdie for Chris.
Yeah. Within a stroke of the lead.
He is, yeah. Just one stroke lead for Scott. Chris has 3 over DK for that second place position. Hole 15, par 3, 372. What's the play, Ben?
Oh, probably the big hyzer over the trees. There is kind of a flex shot. And, at 372, going up over the trees, it makes for a pretty big throw.
Yeah, it does.
So there is, this line, which allows you to go a little straighter, more direct, and get some more power.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really probably the best play, as long as you're confident you're going to hit that gap.
Yeah. Chris put a pretty good drive on there. Dustin Keegan taking that same line. Pretty similar result to Chris.
Good. Yeah, a little short, but pretty good. Pretty good.
Scott Withers. That one's staying flat a little bit longer, it looks like.
Yeah, and just kind of the wind pushing it up and down. And great drive.
Scott doing work. See if Hector can keep pace with the rest of these gents. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, stay dry at least, but
look at all those trees in his way.
where is he going to throw this thing?
He's got this big sidearm lined up with a lot of anhyzer.
Oh, those are always sketchy.
Looks like he had something really overstable because it did flatten out, but sure.
Yeah, it's a long look to save the par right here.
Oh, but
Gosh.
give it a chance.
He wants them from everywhere. I love it. Yeah. Oh, Dustin just am-sided that one. Dustin, you're a pro.
That's right.
Hit pro side. We had this talk. Not really. There is Chris with a very good putt.
Yeah. Another great putt.
Yeah. And Scott Withers finished pin high left. He's not letting Chris tie him for the lead. He wants to keep it.
Yeah.
And Hector is coming back for the bogey. Oh. No.
Oof.
He got the pro side memo, but just a little too pro side.
Yeah.
There's Dustin.
Doesn't need to take his bag off.
Nope.
Well, it's because it's a pound bag.
Yes. It's like it's not even there.
It shaves strokes off.
So comfortable. So
it's got
light.
a built-in magnet GPS. Goes along with this.
You're making that up now.
No.
Don't do false advertising, Ben. Come on, we'll get in trouble. All right, good birdies from Scott and Chris right there. They're kind of separating a little bit. Hole 16. What a cool looking hole this is, Ben.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
And props to Colin for maneuvering the drone.
Yeah.
Here.
Not
Yeah.
crashing.
As you can see, a very straight shot, and that tree comes real close on the right side. So you're either playing this like real skinny Anheuser line, or, well, you can do this. Try to hyzer up and just finish a little left. That was a nice way to play it.
Yeah, really nicely done by Chris. This
Yeah,
looks like the forehand flex gator.
Oh, wow. Just sneaks through everything and rolls right up to it.
How about that?
Love it.
Wow.
Man, catch him outside.
DK throwing the Nova, I bet.
Oh, man.
That's right there.
Knew what to do with it.
You did. Hector? He's just going to put it in. I got a feeling.
It's one of those big putts he seems to scare.
Right? Oh!
Oh! That scared Kingsley, actually.
Yeah. Thankfully, that log was there to stop it. Hector is going to come back for the birdie.
Looks like he threw a pig. That's what's on the ground there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Big shot.
Don't see a ton of people throwing those, but always cool to see.
Kind of like the less popular Rhino.
It is, isn't it? Like, are they that different? I can't imagine.
No, they're not that different. But they're a little bit. I mean, I think if you throw them both a lot, you'll see these subtle differences.
Which one's more overstable, do you know?
I don't know.
I want to say the Rhino, but I could be wrong.
I'd love to hear what the fans think on this.
Yeah.
Rhino versus pig. Let's elaborate.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could just like look up the numbers.
Well, yeah, but even then, it's kind of how some discs could have the same number but totally different flight patterns.
Yeah, very true. There is a star frame though on hole 16. Scott holds on to one stroke, and we're on to hole 17. We're still in the woods though, Ben. Oh my goodness.
Still in the woods. This is where that's like the second triplet. 17 and 18 also is 18 is probably the most technical hole on the course. One of the most technical holes I've ever seen.
Wow.
17 downhill hyzer line. Sawed that off a little bit there.
Okay. 355 with this number of trees.
Yeah, there's
daunting.
just really that one line, and you got to hit it. So again, yeah, Scott basically threw the same line as Chris, just a little too tight.
So they want to make right of that tree that'll.
Yeah, there's
just
kind of
left
a
of,
more
right?
obvious gap between two of the thicker trees, like this. This is the line.
But it looks like Dustin turned it over too much.
I think he just a little too flat for too long.
Yeah.
You want to basically hold a slight hyzer through there.
Let's see if Hector can do it. Hook up.
A little much flex. Oh.
Good cake though.
Yeah. That might be the closest. Yeah. Okay.
He's putting.
Yeah, he is putting.
Yeah. Chris gonna try and recover and salvage the par. He's got to look for it. Here's Dustin from short right. He should also be looking to save a par. Looks like Scott Withers short left. Ooh. Gonna have to settle. But here is Chris 4.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I think that's gonna end up with a bogey though.
Hector for birdie.
Yeah. Give a stroke on the card. 2 on Chris. Gonna have to settle for par.
Probably would have most of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Dustin dropping in his par. I believe everyone else will do the same except for Chris, who's going to have to settle for the bogey here. And if you don't get off clean, it's a tough recovery.
Yeah.
That looks like that's going to stretch Scott's lead out to 2 over Chris. Yep, 25 to 23. Dustin has 3 more back of Chris Waugh. Hector hanging around. And we're on to the last hole of round 3, Ben, hole 18.
Hole 18, called this Penn Valley for the NorCal folks. Pretty much requires a forehand roller off the tee.
Oh, yes. Love it.
I heard a lot of people complaining about this. And Dustin said, well, because they just didn't know what to do. There's not an obvious fairway for a backhand or a sidearm. And then Dustin tells me, you know what? I talked to the TD and he said, try a forehand roller.
Not a bad idea to hit up the TD.
Oh, and then, yeah, it bounces about 20 feet high.
Yeah.
But he's still okay.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Scott tried the overhand, which had limited success, as does the backhand from Hector.
Has a good habit of staying skinny, but there's still just so many trees.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris is going to try and peer this. It looked good for a second, and then it found...
I guess the locals used to always play a spike hyzer over the road, and then they put the mandatory arrow in. So
Ooh, Chris going to the forehand roller eventually.
Yeah,
Gets
a nice way to approach catch it.
Yeah. We got a dart forehand here from Scott. Oh my goodness! That was almost sick.
That's a Nate Sexton.
That is USDGC champ Nate Sexton.
Yep. Also Oregonian. And we
Oh,
got the two
yep.
cam slow-mo replay. Oh, man.
Brutal. Hector, he should be able to save a par at least, if not throw it in for a birdie like Hector is wont to do. Dustin Keegan, a little bit harder of an upshot.
I love that sneaky line, though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Here's Hector coming back for his par. Gets it right in there. Chris. Good putt to finish the round. And Dustin also looking to save a par. Nice putt. As will Scott after almost throwing it in, Ben. That was so close. Well done.
So, is it time for me to spoil who we're going to see in the final 9?
Do it.
All right. Hector will be replaced by a familiar face, that of Matt Dixon, who we saw in the first round.
Oh, nice. I like watching that guy.
I believe he came out and shot an 11 under on this course.
Really?
You see, the hot round on this card was 7 under. We thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been able to see that, but we will get to see more of Matt Dixon in the final 9. We're going to take it back to the Tall Timbers golf courses, west and east, where they will combine the 2 courses for 9 holes. Stay tuned. It's going to be great.
Cool. Well, that should be a good watch. Thanks for watching this one, guys. And we'll catch you in the final 9.